today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Jervis Williams, who is the dad of third grader Dinah Williams. He is our final speaker in our series on Talks About Diversity. So please welcome Jervis.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me okay through this?
It's not on.
I'm Jervis Williams, father of Dinah Williams. Dinah, raise your hand. Class of 2020. And I'm so excited and honored to bring you part 4 of the 4-part series on diversity. First, I would like to thank Dr. Erickson for the invitation. I'm forever grateful. So, who am I? Let me tell you about me. I'm diverse in so many ways. I'm black. Actually, I'm brown, but that's a whole different session. I'm a musician, not professionally, amateur. I'm an athlete. I still play basketball weekly. I have a leadership role in my church. I like to cook. I ski. I love to garden. And most recently, I'm a puppy owner. So, more about me. I was born and raised in Menlo Park, in the Belhaven area, near Facebook. So I have a question. Who else is from that area? Hands? Okay. Matthew, who's from that area? Go straight. And so I went to one school from kindergarten through 8th grade, called Willow Oak School. It's on Willow Road. So as you drive from here to from PBS to the 101, look to the right and you'll see the playground where I hung out, and tell your parents, hey, that's where Mr. Williams used to go to school. And so I went to all great schools. So at Willow, we had great sports. In 8th grade, we had an excellent flag football team. We had an outstanding basketball team. And guess who my coach was in 8th grade in Willow School? Coach Drake. So we were almost the same age. I was 12, he was 13. We're a year apart, right? And we also had a great math program. And I love math. Who loves math here besides me? Great. So I was in my algebra class, and some people came from Menlo School. Anybody heard of Menlo School? And they wanted to add diversity to their school, so they picked me. I was like, wow, what an honor. And so I went to Menlo School. And why is that important? Because eventually, that's why I'm here today. So I went to Menlo School, had a great time there, loved it so much that I wanted Dinah's siblings, my older kids, to go to Menlo. So they all went to Menlo. They're now 27, 25, and 22 years old. They all went to Menlo, and they had really good friends. But there was one common trait with all their really close friends. They went to some school called Phillips Brooks. I was like, who's Phillips? Who's Mr. Brooks? Like, where's the school? I didn't know a thing about the school, except for the fact their closest friends were from this school. So I want you all to carry that legacy with you when you go on beyond PBS. So after Menlo School, I went to UCLA. Had a great time down at UCLA. And from UCLA, I came back to the Bay Area, went to Stanford, and got my MBA. But let's get this straight. When it comes to sports, UCLA is my #1 school. UCLA, fight. But when it comes to business and career, I'm all Stanford. So who all went to who are UCLA kids or likes UCLA? Raise your hand. Okay, contagious, I know, we're contagious. Always very work on your way. And who in this room, either parents went to Stanford or they like Stanford? Many more hands. See, get my point. That's why I'm Stanford when it comes to career. Okay, so let's talk about diversity. Let's talk about it through the sound of music. I'm sure you've heard it in many different forms. Let's talk about it through music. What is diversity, and how can we understand diversity through the sound of music? Pretend for a moment you are a musical note, a key on a piano, a string on a guitar, a cymbal on a drum, a hole on a saxophone. Each note is different, uniquely made, wonderfully made, with beautiful and amazing sounds. Each one of you is different, uniquely made, wonderfully made, with beautiful and amazing talents. Let's analyze the saxophone. Each hole on the saxophone is strategically placed. Some are high, up here, some are low, down here, and some are kind of in the middle. Every note, when played, produces a unique sound, but it is consistent and the best it could ever be every time I play it. Every time I hit that note, it always sounds great. There's never up, it's always consistent. Every note, when played, produces a unique sound, but it is your goal, your desire, your dream should be to be the best that you could ever be. Maximize your potential. Follow your dreams. Discover your passions. That's why you're at PBS. In fact, I give you an assignment. When you get home tonight or this evening, this afternoon, go home, hug your parents, say thank you for getting me into PBS. Don't forget. So let me introduce you my friends. That's the A key. Let's call her Ava. Ava is always first, very driven, and very purposeful. Next is the B key. Actually, that was B. This is that was A. This is B. Let's call B Ben. Ben is near the top. It has its own unique sound. And then we have C and D. D is always in the middle of the arrangement, much like our Dinah. Imagine a song, a world, a school, a company where everyone is exactly alike. A song where there is no diversity, where everyone isn't included because of the location on the sax, or the size of the hole, on the color of the skin. This is how it would sound. What song was that? Was that a good song? Did you like it? Boring. Now imagine a world with only two songs, two people. Yeah, what song was that? I don't know. Now imagine a world of diversity where everyone can participate, regardless of race, cultural background, ethnicity, language spoken at home, family structure, political beliefs, gender, etc. Where everyone's talent is displayed, not just once, but multiple times. How would that sound? Let's not pursue diversity because it is the politically correct or it's a trendy thing to do, or because we're forced. Let's pursue diversity because it will produce the most amazing results and the most beautiful song that you have ever heard. Have a musical Friday and a musical life.